Hi everyone, I'm Grant and I'm taking part in the Husqvarna Automower challenge. This is my back garden, the top drying green here, and then the main lawn area. It's just the main lawn area that the Automower is cutting at the moment. I'm going to do a comparison this summer and see how it's cut compares to manual cutting by the lawnmower. That's its base there, and here's the lawnmower itself. It's currently called Frank. I'll explain why maybe in another video, but Frank is the name it's been given. This is my little home office where I sometimes work from, kids play area, and that's the garden, including this quite narrow passage at the bottom here that needs to get through. We've got the mower set to come out from 8 AM to 8 PM. So what it typically does is come out for about an hour, does some mowing, goes back for a charge, then comes out a bit later on and does some more, and repeats that throughout the day, so it's just cutting a little bit every time. You'll see here that it stops just before it gets to the flowers and it reverses and picks a different direction. There's a guide wire that runs right around the garden and that tells it to stop and not run over the plants and trash them, and it does a really good job at that. Any other obstacles, if it bumps into them, it just stops and reverses and goes a different way. Having two kids, I was slightly worried that it might be dangerous for them. I know when I'm cutting with a normal lawnmower I keep them well out of the way, but with this it really seems pretty safe. It goes round all day. As soon as it touches anything it backs off and goes a different way. One of the nice safety features is that the blades are held well underneath the lawnmower. I attached a GoPro to the back of it just to see how it actually goes about cutting. So there's tiny little blades, almost like razor blades, that come out from that central disc, but they're kind of spring loaded so that if it hits anything hard they'll just bounce off and it doesn't do any damage. This is the grass in the top lawn where the Automower isn't working, and you can see here it's grown to about 10 centimetres tall since it was last cut. This is the grass in the bottom lawn where the Automower is working, and it's kind of 2 to 3 centimetres. Oh yeah, and it's worth noting it's silent. And then when the battery starts running down, it knows to go back to its base. It finds its way back to home base and goes back for another charge before coming out again. So yeah, 10 days in and it's working really well so far. Very impressed.